This episode of Emina is sponsored by Geek Impulse. Geek Impulse is a multinational mass media and entertainment company that covers anime, gaming, science, technology, and much more. Head on over to geekimpulse.us today. Link in the description.
It's a trap!
Are we ready?
Do it.
If you keep that up, the cube will find our hideout in no time.
Sorry, but I have to see what I'm capable of. Darius' weapon can neutralize my power, and even mimic it. We're in real trouble until I can figure out how to overcome that.
And clearing the forest will help you find the answer?
Hey, this was your idea, remember? Figure out how to control this power, win the war? Did I hear you wrong?
That last attack put over a gigawatt of particle energy. Your earlier displays were in the high megawatts. In short, you're improving.
So, you can control the nanites.
Kind of. I can feel their presence. Then they work as a natural extension of the energy I exert to throw a punch. So they might only be limited by how much I choose to exert myself at a given time.
And what happens if you overexert yourself?
I'd prefer not to find out.
How's it coming along?
Breaking into the Cube satellite network is easy. Choosing which satellite to hijack and calculating how long we can control it, not so easy.
We've narrowed it down to 3 kinds that we need to take control of: communications, broadcast, and defense. Once we gain control of those satellites, the Cube won't be able to interfere for at least 5 minutes.
According to your calculations anyway, I think we can hold those satellites for 6 minutes before the backup encryption kicks in.
My calculations are always based on reality. Yours are always hopelessly optimistic.
A little optimism never hurts in the face of overwhelming odds.
6 minutes, and not only will we be locked out, but our decryption signal will be discovered. That's how we got arrested in Emina City.
Sorry, Miss Vashti. Mel is right, but I've learned a few new tricks since our arrest. I really believe we can hold the decryption signal for at least 6 minutes.
6 minutes should be more than enough to get in, make our message heard, and leave. The mission begins tonight, so I suggest you ladies hurry and make our final preparations. Considering the kind of prisoners that they freed, it is so obvious that After and their human friend will strike a location of political importance. My best guess would place their attack on the city hall, where our citizens...
Your best guess is a crock of idiocy. I have it on good authority that A.F.T.E.R will be striking a news broadcasting facility in the near future.
How do you know?
I don't reveal my sources. Now, there are 3 news agencies in the capital city. I suggest we increase our presence at each one of them.
We'll do things this way for now, but keep a close eye on Darius. I will have the identity of his source.
Yes, my lady.
Somehow, I imagined if I ever got interviewed, it would be somewhere more...
More what?
I don't know, more inviting, I guess. I don't mind being in front of a camera. I used to do vlogs. But I feel like I'm painting a big bullseye on my chest by doing this.
A bullseye?
A target?
You are a target, bro. But doing this will get more people on our side, and even the odds when we march on Emina City. Are we ready to begin?
Ozzy, Mel, are we set?
We're set.
Unleash the chaos.
Go.
Celeste, Lord Darius, we're getting reports of mass disturbances from all over the city.
Where are these disturbances originating from?
The news and media agencies in the business district. Our security forces are struggling to contain the public outbreak.
Send in more reinforcements.
Not just yet. There's more to this than a mere public uproar.
So what do we do?
Nothing.
So what do I tell our security forces?
Tell them to sit tight. The party is just getting started.
While this situation develops, we have not yet determined what the mob's demands are.
Maybe they're angry about the way the Cube Enforcers treated you a week ago?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
Pardon the interruption, but A.F.T.E.R has an announcement to make.
Who are you?
I am Harris, second in command of the Emina City Regiment. I'm a little far from home, but the message we have to spread goes far.
We've never interviewed a member of the Worldwide Resistance. What are your intentions?
First of all, to prevent this broadcast from being cut off so everyone can see and hear what needs to be said. Second of all, the world needs to know that humanity is not our enemy. When the war ended 200 years ago, humans were no threat to our civilization. It was only through the manipulations of Mr. Bode that harsh sentence was carried out upon them, and they were exiled. To where? I don't know, but we will find out.
Mr. Harris, is it true that your organization is allied with a human?
Yeah. And now, If no one minds, I'd like to turn this broadcast over to my protege. Alex, you're up.
It's time.
People of Emina, my name is Alex, and I am human. I'm not from your world, but I have been dragged into your conflict. When I first arrived, Cuban forcers tried to have me killed. It was only thanks to A.F.T.E.R's leader, Lily, that I managed to escape. A.F.T.E.R took me in, taught me how to fight, and together we have a mission. And that mission is to free my fellow humans from enslavement. Eminan society, made up of androids, is not my enemy. But the Cube has forced me to fight for my life, for my right to exist. So Mr. Bode, take notice. Your enforcers are no match for me. Your commanding officers can barely hold their own against my power. The people are tired of your stranglehold over their way of life. That's why I'm asking all of them, the whole world over, to rise up and cast you down. Soon we'll take A.F.T.E.R. Emina City is next. The rule of the Cube, your rule, Mr. Bode, is at an end.
Mr. Harris, do you care to make a follow-up statement?
Search the building. He couldn't have gone far.
Yes, my lady.
This broadcast is over.
Lord Darius, we have a transmission coming in. It's Mr. Bode.
By all means, put him through.
I take it you have seen the broadcast?
It was impossible to miss, Your Excellency.
Then you have a plan to deal with this?
It's already in motion, sir. I will let them savor the victory of taking A.F.T.E.R. But as they're planning their next attack, I will destroy them.
Ah, drawing the enemy in before springing the trap? I like your style, Darius.
Their defeat will demoralize any support they've gotten from the people. And when the world turns its back on A.F.T.E.R., those worthless rebels will have no place to hide.
Brilliant. I look forward to it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must make a quick announcement to the people.
As you command, Excellency.
I still feel like we should be moving a bit more swiftly.
Relax, the night is ours and we have the cube on the defensive. All thanks to you.
Well, I can't take all the credit. Ozzy and Mel and Harris did their part.
What is with you? You wanted a more welcoming environment, and now you got one.
Told you we could hold them for 6 minutes.
Whatever.
Hey guys.
Nice work, my protege.
Stop. The nanites are gonna make my head explode from all this praise. And you two deserve it a lot more than me.
No way. I'm not A.F.T.E.R's mascot.
Mascot?
People of Arrington, this is Mr. Bode, your governor. Despite what you may have heard tonight, the will of the Cube shall ever be enforced. And to help make my point, I'd like for all of you to turn your attention to the news building that A.F.T.E.R infiltrated earlier this evening. Such is the price paid for any who defy the will of the Cube.